In our last video, we took a deep dive into the world of American hair metal bands, but we couldn't stop there. Today we're shifting our focus back across the Atlantic for a European showdown. We've got the Scorpions, Whitesnake, Europe, and Def Leppard. These bands not only dominated the airwaves, but also helped to define the sound of rock in the 80s and beyond. But does any of their music remain relevant? Looking at their most streamed songs and the world's biggest music streaming platform, Spotify, we've combined these four bands' most listened to tracks into a top 25. Who's going to come out on top? Let us know in the comments below what songs you think should make the list and which is your personal number one. Kicking off our countdown is Scorpions with Follow Your Heart. Released in 1993, it may not have the same fame as their 80s hits, but it's clearly a fan's favourite that's still going strong today. And the Scorpions return quickly at number 24 with Big City Nights, a track that showcases their blend of rock intensity and infectious melodies. From their iconic 1984 album Love at First Sting, this song has been a staple in their live performances for decades. Def Leppard crashes in at 23 with Armageddon It. Taken from their multi-platinum album Hysteria, this song was part of a string of hits that defined the sound of the late 80s. With its catchy chorus and polished production, it's no wonder this track is still rocking playlists today. At 22, Def Leppard keeps the hits coming with Bringing on the Heartbreak. Their track from their 1981 album High and Dry became one of their earliest examples of a power ballad, and it rocked the charts. Its emotional lyrics and soaring melody set the standard for rock ballads to come. At number 21, Def Leppard returns yet again with Foolin', a gem from their 1983 album Pyromania. This song blends their hard rock roots with the polished production that would define their later hits. Scorpions take number 20 with Always Somewhere, a mellow ballad from their 1979 album Love Drive. This song shows the band's softer side with heartfelt lyrics and Klaus Meiner's soulful vocals. At 19, Europe enters the battle with the infectious Rock the Night, my favourite song from the band. Released in 1986, this song became one of Europe's biggest anthems, full of energy and a big sing-along chorus that made it a hit with fans around the world. Def Leppard are back with When Love and Hate Collide at number 18. Released in 1995, this power ballad became one of their most enduring hits, proving the band's ability to evolve with the times and stay relevant in the rock scene even after the height of their 80s success. And here they are again at 17, Def Leppard delivering the rock anthem Rock of Ages. From their 1983 album Pyromania, this track is a fan favourite with its unforgettable intro and classic riffs. At 16, yes, Def Leppard again, this time with Animal, one of the standout tracks from their 1987 album Hysteria. This song showcases their signature polished production and hook-laden songwriting that helped make this record one of the best-selling rock albums of the 80s. Whitesnake finally make their first appearance at number 15 with the hard-hitting Still of the Night. Released in 1987, this song helped define the band's sound during their hair metal phase. With its big ballsy riffs and David Coverdale's powerful vocals, it's definitely one of their most iconic tracks. Def Leppard continue to dominate with Love Bites at number 14. This power ballad from Hysteria became the band's first number one hit in the US. At 13, it's Joe and the Boys again with Photograph. Released in 1983, this song from Pyromania helped propel Def Leppard to international fame and remained a staple of their live shows. Whitesnake hits the list at 12 with their original version of Here I Go Again, released in 1982. Though not as well known as their 1987 re-recording, this version still captures the raw emotion and brilliant melody that made the song a classic and has over 150 million plays. At 11, Scorpions strike with No One Like You, a song that defined their sound in the early 80s. With their blend of heavy guitar riffs and Klaus Meiner's soaring vocals, it's no wonder that this track from Blackout became an anthem and stands the test of time. We're heading into the top 10, and this is where the competition really gets fierce. Def Leppard have so far absolutely dominated the list with 8 tracks so far, but they only have 2 inside the top 10, which is the same number as Europe and Whitesnake have. And if, well, you're good at math, you'll realize that that means German rockers Scorpions have 4. But in what order will they all appear? Let me know in the comments your favourite tracks from these European rock giants, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to VRP Rocks as well so you don't miss any more great countdown videos. Kicking off the top 10 is one of those Def Leppard tracks. This is the title track from their legendary album. With its melodic hooks and atmospheric production, Hysteria remains a standout track from the boys from Sheffield. Scorpions' first track in the top 10 is the haunting ballad Send Me an Angel. Released in 1990, this song showcased a softer, more reflective side of the band. Its emotional lyrics and delicate arrangement continues to resonate with listeners today. At 8, Europe delivers their emotional ballad, Carrie. Released in 1986, this track became one of the band's biggest hits, thanks to its heartfelt lyrics and Joey Tempest's soaring vocals. It's a ballad that defined the softer side of hair metal. Whitesnake takes the number 7 spot with their romantic ballad, Is This Love? Released in 1987, this track became one of the band's most successful singles, with its smooth melodies and David Coverdale's iconic vocal delivery. With more than 365 million plays, the Scorpions are back, with Still Loving You at number 6. Released in 1984, this song is a slow-burning ballad that builds in intensity, becoming one of the band's most iconic love songs. Appearing again at number 5 is Scorpions, as they unleash their most iconic anthem, Rock You Like a Hurricane. Released in 1984, this song is a powerhouse of heavy riffs and unforgettable hooks, and it remains a staple of rock radio to this day. And with 4 songs to go, I can tell you that we have 1 track each from each band. Place your bets now, people. At 4 is Whitesnake. The re-recorded version of Here I Go Again, released in 1987, became a global hit and solidified Whitesnake as one of the biggest bands of that era. With John Sykes' influence and David Coverdale's signature vocals, this version is the one fans most remember, and it's still rocking playlists worldwide. At number 3, Def Leppard delivers their massive hit, Pour Some Sugar on Me. Released in 1987 from the album Hysteria, this song became an anthem of the late 80s and is still a go-to track for rock fans looking to relive the era's hedonistic energy. And taking the runner-up spot is Europe, with their legendary anthem, The Final Countdown. Released in 1986, this track's signature synth riff is instantly recognizable and has become one of the most famous intros of all time. It dominated the charts worldwide and is still used in everything from sports events to movie soundtracks, proving its enduring appeal. And at number 1, with a staggering 780 million streams on Spotify, it's the Scorpions with Wind of Change. Released in 1990, this ballad became an anthem of hope and change, particularly in Europe, where it was associated with the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. Its whistled intro and heartfelt lyrics have made it one of the most powerful rock songs of all time, transcending generations and earning its place as the most streamed song on Spotify from these 4 European rock giants. Let us know in the comments below what you made of this list, and if you'd like to see any other lists and any other bands that you'd like to see head to head. And don't forget to like and subscribe to VRP Rocks for more epic rock countdowns.